The Disney Cruise Line is getting more popular year after year. That's a good thing because it means that we're getting new ships and new itineraries, and they're going to be absolutely magical, but it also can mean increased prices. So today I'm going to go over the list of the free things to enjoy and experience on a Disney cruise ship. Now let me start this video by telling you that coming up with a list of the free things that you can do on a Disney cruise ship might sound easy, but if you consider what a cruise is, it's an all-inclusive package. So there are some things that you consider would be part of the all-inclusive package, and there are some things that you feel like Disney has gone above and beyond and made this free for you to enjoy while on the ship. You do pay more upfront with a Disney cruise ship, and some feel that it's worth it, others feel that it is not worth it, but with that increased cost you get a magical Disney experience and you get less of the nickel and diming that you can get on other cruise ships. I've given it a lot of thought and I've put together a list of the items that I feel like Disney does above and beyond. They don't necessarily have to include this with the price of their cruise. To me, it just feels like they're taking that next step and including these things. To give you an example, I don't consider the free soda that you get on the Disney Cruise Line to be technically free because you're kind of paying for it with the cost of your cruise. I would consider other things like a fitness class or the 5K run. Those are going above and beyond to me, so that's how I've organized it in my mind. If you're looking for more details about what's included with the price of your Disney cruise, I've made a video all about it, which you can find right there at the I button. Now let's jump into the list, and the first one that comes to mind for me are those first-run Disney movies presented in the movie theater. Just finished Black Panther. It was fantastic. I'm telling you, a really great movie. So glad we had the opportunity to see it here on the Disney cruise. There was comedy, there was action nonstop, and a great story. Absolutely loved it. A+. I have personally seen two of my favorite Marvel movies at sea on a Disney cruise ship, Thor Ragnarok and Black Panther. They were fantastic, and being able to see it on the cruise to me was extra magical. Before I had ever set foot on a Disney cruise ship, I had considered this factor and whether or not I would go and enjoy the movies at sea. It didn't make any sense to me. Why would I spend cruise time seeing a movie that I could see at a theater near my house? After I did it twice, my opinion about it has totally changed. Not only do you have the opportunity to sit back in these really comfortable chairs, enjoy the food that you brought down from another deck, but you also have the opportunity to see them even before they make it to the theater. I remember on one of our Disney cruises, the cruise director came over the PA system and told us that one of the movies, I think it was Thor Ragnarok, was being released 2 hours earlier than it was being released on land, which is a special amenity that you can only get at sea. I think it's great that Disney has these first-run movies at sea, but one thing that I thought was kind of weird was why they charge for popcorn right outside the theater. It doesn't make any sense to me. I'm just going to go up to one of the higher decks, grab some food, and bring it into the movie theater for free. It's all inclusive, and I recommend you do the same. It's a great way to experience the magic and maybe eat lunch or dinner. We're gonna make it. As you can see, David's got a full plate of pizza there for us to enjoy. It's like 4 or 5 pieces on there for the theater. We each got 2 drinks, camera, straws. We're ready. Let's do it. One free thing that I have managed to forget on every single one of my cruises, one day I'm going to remember, is the free Wi-Fi package that you can get on board. Apparently, and I have not tried this yet, you can log into the Connect at Sea on your phone and get a free small Wi-Fi package associated with your stateroom number. From what I've heard, it's a great way to keep in touch with friends and family back on land, maybe send an email here or there, maybe post a picture or two, but when it comes to anything more than that, you're going to need to buy a larger package. If you're thinking about streaming video, forget that with this free package. It's not going to work. Now that being said, I do want to tell you about one of the things that I really love a lot about the Disney cruise ship, and that's the opportunity to disconnect from my phone and the internet. Now I do understand there are some who have to stay connected even on vacation for work or whatever it is, and I do understand that. But if you do not have to, then I recommend giving it a try, just being totally disconnected just for a few days at sea. To me, it really adds to the magic of a cruise. Now when I say free things on a Disney cruise, one of the last things that might come to your mind is alcohol, but believe it or not, there is more than one occasion on longer Disney cruises where you can get alcohol on a Disney cruise for free. Now there are 2 different occasions where you can get alcohol for free on a Disney cruise. The first one is at the captain's reception. Complimentary drinks, again, non-alcoholic, and there are alcoholic ones as well, but they're all complimentary during the captain's welcome. I love that. The captain's reception is a great opportunity to meet the captain, shake his hand, thank him for what he's doing, meet the crew a little bit, mix and mingle, and there are servers walking around with alcoholic and non-alcoholic drinks that are totally complimentary. The second opportunity to get a free drink on the Disney cruise is at one of the DVC presentations. Now, I have not been to one of these presentations before, but it's a great opportunity to learn more about Disney Vacation Club and have a nice adult beverage. The next free activity that comes to my mind is the Castaway Cay 5K. The island, the food, the character meet and greets, I consider all of that to be part of the all-inclusive package. But the 5K race not only allows you to run a race around Castaway Cay and get a cool prize for completing or participating in it, but it also gives you the opportunity to be one of the first ones off the ship in the morning. If it's your very first time on Castaway Cay, unless you're an extremely avid runner, I recommend not trying the 5K until maybe the second or third cruise so that you can really experience the island and then try some of those other free amenities. Now, even though the Disney Cruise Line was kind enough to give me a 5K ribbon for participating in the 5K, I'm hoping to try it and complete it one day in the future. The next free experience that I was really surprised they had on the Disney Cruise for free are those fitness classes and some other courses that they offer throughout the day.
It was super intense. Super intense.
The Fab Abs workout that David and I went to first thing in the morning on our cruise was pretty intense. But that being said, this trainer and this class definitely felt like it should have costed at least something. The fact that it was included I thought was extra special. Another free activity that you can only find on the more recent cruise ships, the Dream and the Fantasy at the time of filming, is the Midship Detective Agency. Usually I would consider a game to be a part of the all-inclusive package of a Disney cruise, but somehow the Midship Detective Agency takes it one step further. It's a really cool game and it gives you the opportunity to see more of the ship and interact with some really cool artwork and other displays. Now, of course, the food on a Disney cruise ship I consider to be a part of the all-inclusive package, but the character breakfast, which is free on certain itineraries, I consider to be an extra freebie. Depending on the ship and the itinerary, you can have breakfast with Jake, Doc McStuffins, maybe Minnie or Mickey or Pluto or Goofy, but if you do want to experience this, you will need a ticket. Don't worry, that ticket is used to hold your spot for the reservation. It is totally free. Do you consider an in-depth walking tour of your cruise ship to be free or part of the cruise package? Well, it depends on who you ask. I really did enjoy the tour. It gave me an opportunity to learn more about the ship and how it was constructed and what the different carpets might mean. And even during our tour, we saw Captain America walk right through the hallway. It was totally by accident, but still pretty funny.
Of course.
Along with those, I also want to add the Mickey ice cream bar, the character meet and greets, and the games that you can play all around the ship. But that being said, I don't know if I consider those three to be free on a Disney cruise ship. Those are more included with the price of your cruise. At least that's how I see it, but I wanted to include them so that you know about them for a future Disney cruise adventure. So what do you consider your favorite free amenity on the Disney cruise ship? Or maybe you feel like most of these things are part of the all-inclusive package that you get with the Disney Cruise Line. Let me know your favorites and your thoughts about it in the comments below. Thank you so much for being a part of the magic with me. Until next time, have a magical day.